Out of focus right now is Myanmar. At the moment, 1,644 people are known to have died in the devastating earthquake which hit Myanmar on Friday, the strength of which was so severe that tremors were felt in neighboring Thailand. Myanmar's military leadership has said that 3,408 people are injured as a result of the earthquake, with 139 still missing. One woman was pulled from the rubble after being trapped for more than 30 hours in Mandalay, Myanmar, where it least to be trapped under a collapsed apartment block. Meanwhile, a 5.1 magnitude aftershock has jolted Myanmar's second largest city, Mandalay, and situation in Myanmar continues to be grim. My colleague Brian Thomas joins us live from Thailand. Brian, take our viewers firstly through the latest update that you're receiving from the ground.
Well, Devika, definitely, talking about the latest update that we are getting from Chatuchak also, where we are right now. We are at Chatuchak's, market area. You can see this entire place has been cordoned off, and as per latest, the information that we are getting from the sources as well, the Thailand sources, to the fact that right now more than 100 people are still, missing because of that 30-story building that was a part that fell. That was a part of the earthquake, and this entire place, this is a market area. This entire place has been cordoned off by the Thailand city police, by the authorities, and you can see these places. This entire road has been barricaded as well, so no vehicular movement is allowed. And apart from that as well, you can see official vehicles are only allowed to enter when they open these barricades. Apart from that, you can see relief items. Mobile units have also been deployed at several places in this vicinity, where if anyone needs any ready-to-eat supplies, any medicine, so the authorities, the locals are providing all that. You can see wet wipes, you can see these food items. All of these are made available for the public or the families who have, who are here to find the people, because this 72-hour window is the most crucial window, because that is that very chance when you get to understand what the situation remains. And even now the death toll at this very place has risen to 11 itself, because just a while back also another person's mortal remains was also found out from the debris, from the rubble itself. Devika.
All right, Brian, how exactly are people now working on the ground? What is the latest that you can share as far as aftershocks, tremors and other such situations are concerned? Has the situation in Thailand become a little normalized?
The place that we are at, the Chatuchak's main market, that is definitely feeling the aftershock is there, because since the 30-story building is 500 meters away from here, this entire road itself has been, cordoned off, has been stopped of any vehicular movement. But on the other hand, if you see all over Bangkok, yes, the city has come back to normal. The metros, the trains are all running smoothly. The traffic flow has become smooth as well. You can even see the traffic police also are here. The PFRT officials are also on duty. But yes, if we show you the visuals of the traffic movement, you can see a smooth traffic flow that is happening. But in general, Bangkok is not at all affected right now, because the airport operations are also running smoothly. It is this one such place, that is the Chatuchak market, that is that building, that 30-story building, or the audit building, the audit general building, that remains affected. But in general, yes, Bangkok is back to normal.
Okay, that's some relief for people who are there. Good to know, Brian. Thank you so much for joining us from the ground. I also have with me Dr. O.P. Mishra, Director at the Ministry of Earth Sciences, joining us from India. Dr. Mishra, thank you so much for speaking to NewsX World. I want to understand from your perspective, what really becomes the situation on the ground, sir, for people in earthquake-struck regions? For how many days do scientists and other experts then warn governments to be prepared for aftershocks, for tremors, and perhaps, God forbid, another earthquake altogether?
Yeah, you see, the main shock of the magnitude 7.7, 7.5 onwards it was of course the source zone was in Myanmar. But whatever the main shock rupture propagated to the Thailand, Bangkok, because the actually too much harm, too much losses of the lives and properties in Myanmar and some is also in Bangkok. Now the most relaxing thing is that till now 15 to 16 aftershocks has already been occurred in the area. This means that the main shock energy, whatever the seismic energy or strain energy accumulated, it has started to leak out and relaxation has started. So the thing is that there is no any major earthquake more than the 7 or 6.5 because now the after 3.9 and 4.2, 4.1 like that, which are the coming to the just a very perceptible earthquake, not the actually disastrous earthquake. So I think this has no much energy to propel to Bangkok, and also Bangkok is also not the seismogenic zone, earthquake prone zone itself. So I think the fastest rate of the release of the strain energy is a good signature that it was stabilizing. But at the same time, we have to see the risk auditing of the buildings. If the buildings has been dilapidated or damaged, or maybe cracks are there and it is not filled up, it could be take a time to widening the cracks in the building may creates the problem. So this is the issue that we to have prior to giving the entry of the people who are outside to their already damaged or cracked structure. It should be made or ensure that okay, the retrofitting has already been made. Whatever the damages, minor or little bit more than minor happened, it should be repaired. And I think the major risk of the earthquake after this main shock is not seems to be to heat of the magnitude 6, 7 or 6.5 or like that, because it is already reduced to 5 and 4.9, 3.7. So it is not now bouncing ground for more bigger earthquake or strongest earthquake in the region.
All right, Dr. O.P. Mishra, thank you so much for joining us on NewsX World with that perspective.